Hi everyone, Ben here from Sydney Fruit Gardening, and I thought I'd do another video. It's been probably about 2 weeks and there's lots of new growth and lots of things happening in the garden, so I thought I'd do another little bit of a tour of the tropical area back here, or the subtropical area, and yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. So let's have a look around. All right, first up I just wanted to show you the cha-cha tree. Putting on heaps of new growth again. All of those orangey leaves here are all new growth. Happily I'm seeing some up the top as well on the higher branches. This is where it died back in 2020 after I replanted it or transplanted it into the ground after about 8 years of being in a pot, so gave me a lot of dieback after that from the top down. But this summer, you know, lots of beautiful new growth on the cha-cha, so really pleased with that. Some really nice big leaves there as well. My secret, listen, not much of a secret, but what I do to prompt this new growth is I actually just give it a foliar spray of sea salt or seaweed solution, and that seems to get new growth cranking. So highly recommend that if you've got a cha-cha or indeed any other Garcinia. It's worth a go. All right, so a few other things. The black sapote's doing well. We've got some fruitlets developing on that. It did get attacked by some little caterpillar pests a little while back on the new growth, but it doesn't seem to have affected it too badly. Yeah, so you can see the fruitlets developing there. These will overwinter, and we'll have black sapotes coming along in around August, September. This is a graft I actually did a while ago on this is a Garcinia xanthochymus, or gamboge I think it's called, and I've grafted on a sweet dulcis, a selection from a fellow up in Cairns that's apparently very good. It's been like this for a long time though, and I think the graft's taken, but it did lose a lot of moisture and is a little bit shriveled, so we're just watching this one, and I'm hoping this graft takes and starts putting out some new growth. All right, this sad looking customer is a Cape gooseberry, which I got off someone locally in a swap, and I just planted it yesterday, so still looking pretty unhappy, but hopefully it'll come good soon. Gained dose of sea salt on that one as well yesterday. So jackfruit, in this in-ground jackfruit's doing all right. You can see there's some branching down the bottom there, and I've just used some sticks to try and push that out a bit, and that one out a bit too. It did get this mite infestation a while back, but that appears to be under control mostly. The new growth is looking better, put it that way. All right, and this one, which I'm really proud of, is the Panama berry. So the Panama berry has really shot off, and it's quite a nice looking tree as well. You can sort of see that it's going to take up quite a bit of space there, but I like it. It's a really good looking tree at this time of year anyway. Winter gets a bit sorry, but comes back looking beautifully. So there is some berries that are forming. If I can find one to show you. Where is that one which I saw before? There it is. That's probably the largest berry there. So there's more that are forming, and they sort of drop down under the leaves when they flower. The flower bud perks up above the leaves, and then when it, like you can see here, then when it turns into a fruitlet, it perks down. So yeah. So we'll see. I'm hoping to get some nice Panama berries shortly on this one. Oh, there's another Garcinia here. This Luke's Garcinia just put out these massive new leaves. So really happy with how those leaves are looking, the new growth on that. This is the seedling, not the grafted variety that I've got. Soursop I potted up. The Soursop's looking good, putting out lots of new growth. So that one's looking all right. Miracle Berry is looking good, and just to show you, this is facing west, and I get the hot sun coming at me over the house there. And this is just here. It gets smashed by the sun, and the bad growth that you can see there, or the bad leaves, is from a potassium spray I did, which it really didn't like. The rest of it is all beautiful new growth. Comes out, orangey to start with, the new growth, and then goes green. So still got lots of flower buds on it. Yeah, they tend to take forever to actually open. And the in-ground Rollinia here coming back nicely, some nice big leaves on that one. I'm hoping this year it gets a bit more protection. This banana has really shot off, the dwarf red Dakar, so I'm hoping it'll give it a bit of protection, along with the Panama berry, which is expanding nicely next to it. So hopefully this year it's not going to die back as much during winter. What else? We've got the wax jambu. This is the Syzygium jambalana. Wax jambu going all right. Putting on some size. Yeah, full-size red Dakar, little pup is taking off. The Yukon has gone crazy. Looking forward to that. The Kway Muk, big leaf there, new growth, looking great. So it's come back nice and healthy now after the transplant shock, and I'm finding that with all the Artocarpus species, you get this transplant shock when they're larger and you try and transplant them. So these are my raspberries. Highly recommend growing these if you're after a reliable, easy to grow berry. These are quite good. Yeah, look at that. Quite good. White sapote, grafted Kampong. New growth coming out finally, so it's got over its transplant shock, I think, and popping out with that new growth, so really happy with that. Cedar Bay cherry doing good. Yeah, this is really happy with this jackfruit too. So you can sort of see that it's popped out a new little branchlet kind of there, and just the one on this side too. They're going to be tied down respectively on those wires there and start to form the first layer of the espalier. So that'll be interesting to see how the jackfruit goes. It's taken really well to this location. Medium berry in full flight. Yeah, flowers everywhere. So we should be getting some berries forming soon. Really happy with this guy in the pot. He's happy, I'm happy, we're all happy. Eugenia itaguaensis, the dwarf gumichama, doing good. A few thrips on there, but some new growth around. The Patangatuba, it's doing all right too. This is Thai basil, I believe, which has just taken off, and really great attractant for bees. So hence why I moved close to the medium berry to get some pollination. The Rollinia, the espaliered Rollinia is doing good. You can see all these nice side forming branches. I actually need to put in another 2 rows of wire, one there, just to fill in the gaps. But it's putting out heaps of new growth, big leaves, looking really happy. So he's doing all right. Tropical peach, not bad as well. Lots of new growth, doing okay. What else can I show you? The Suriname cherry, I potted this one up. I think it's been getting a bit of myrtle rust. If that's myrtle rust, yeah, have a look there, I think so. You know, over here too. But it's doing okay, there's new growth coming. So I'd love to try and get this one to flower again. Get another crop this season, because I think they can, but not yet. What else? So I have a muscadine grape here. I don't think I've showed this before. This is the Adonis muscadine grape. Little handfuls forming of little grapes there. They're still really hard. They have to go a bronze kind of colour, light bronze colour, and then they're ready to eat. Getting figs at the moment, so little figs coming through here, which we're excited about. And there's some of these other ones as well. I have to net pretty much everything up here due to the fruit fly. It's not that bad this year, but I still actually saw one out and about today landing on a fig. Sapodilla, little seedlings, doing all right. Yeah, honestly, my best Jaboticaba is this seedling. I grew it myself from a seed, so I think it's Sabara, or yeah, I think it's Sabara anyway. And yeah, it's doing beautifully. Even this Abiu's doing all right. No complaints there. There's another one over here, the E4. E4 is doing good too. The E4 is still the strongest, I think. Finger lime, I've been picking lots of finger limes recently. Just yeah, lots of them developing. They go that nice red colour you can see there when they're ready. That's my Canistel. Smaller one and a larger one. The larger one's just been, well, they've both been up potted, and this one's sending out another new leaf up the top there, so that's doing good. Another Abiu. Something's attacked this. You can see the leaf's been stripped there. The black sapote seedlings, they're doing okay. Lemon myrtle's doing all right. I'll take you to show the Avo around the corner here. Yeah, Avo's doing great. Absolutely fantastic. Early days, of course, in the new location, but no transplant shock, so that's the main thing. I've actually planted down here near the drainage area a sugar cane. You can see it's just sort of moist there, so still very small, but I figure if this is going to drain off into that drainage area I made there in the previous video, the sugar cane likes water, so it should be able to soak that up. So the question will be just about whether it gets enough sun down here, but I think this is only a small sugar cane I got from a swap, so if it doesn't pan out, then no big deal. All right, a few new arrivals which I'll show as well. From Daley's, the blue Java banana, the large leaf Jaboticaba, which I think is a Grimmel, and the dwarf macadamia. So this guy only gets to 1 to 2 meters apparently, so it's perfect backyard tree size. The Jaboticaba, I listened, it was available and it looked like a good size, so I thought I'd grab that. And the blue Java, I just want another banana for the collection. I've got red Dhaka covered, and I don't know, I'm trying to work out where it should go. I was thinking just in this location, perhaps here, like that, in between the black sapote and the jackfruit, or potentially over here. I think this areas are getting a little bit crowded now, but it could go here. just in front of the other banana, but I'm worried that the Kwai Muk will start to get a reduction in the amount of sunlight it gets with the bananas in front of it, so we'll see. That might anyway, let me know what you think, where we should plant that blue Java. Alright, and the rest of my little seedlings down the side here are doing alright. There's some new growth coming on the Garcinia intermedia lemon drop mangosteen on that one anyway. The others, those two are sitting still, where this one popped out, this new growth, a little while ago. Grafted Luke's Garcinia, still not doing anything. You know, I have heard these can take a little while to shoot off, so I'm hoping, I would love to get some growth from this before we finish up with summer, but we'll see. These Rollinia have just loved being up potted. Look at that growth, look at that, that's awesome, isn't it? So dark green, huge leaves. You know, they just shot off like this as soon as I up potted them into it, just a slightly bigger pot, so they're doing great. This is a full-size Grumichama, not a dwarf one like the other one. It's grown alright, so that one's doing okay. Jackfruit seedling's doing good. And what else can I show you up here? I've got, these are Chempedak seedlings. They're just starting to take off. They're really slow to germinate. Got lots of black sapote seedlings there and there. Some soursop in the mix too. This is a Suriname cherry from a seed from one of the couple that I ate a little while ago. Looks like ground's bursting over here, which is good. Is there something growing here? I don't know. This is a green sapote, so I'm hoping soon to maybe get some growth here. We'll see. White sapotes from Tropical Fruit World are growing well there, and I've got a little shoot from a Canistel. So I hope you've enjoyed the video and got something out of that. Just a little bit of an update, because summer's ticking along and we're getting such nice results in the garden at the moment. So thanks for watching. Drop a comment below. Thoughts always welcome, and yeah, subscribe if you haven't. I'll talk to you next video. Thanks, bye.